December 27th to 11 p.m. Wright and Co. law offices. So apparently we went back to the office. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder! Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never! Nick! Yo! How's everyone doing? I'm Larry! Larry Butts! What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. I was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. No, Larry? What's wrong with you, Larry? What's wrong with you, Larry? Larry, you really helped out the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick. I don't know. But what do I know? What I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But, what? Why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. What? What are we doing? Why are we picking favorites? Stop picking favorites, Phoenix. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when he first met him, he was kind of a jerk. Don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to be a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot. I have an itchy nose. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I don't remember the very end of 3rd grade. I don't remember 3rd grade. Does anybody else remember 3rd grade? Let's see. I think I know the teacher that I had in 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now you mention I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You had the same teacher for 2nd and 3rd grade? Okay. I think I had... Why did I not... I could have swore I started the timer. don't remember my teacher in 3rd grade, really. It was a very uneventful 3rd grade year. He was still teaching 6th grade. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, and I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in the class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. And the teacher apparently supported this. I didn't do it, says young Phoenix. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. You're not gonna play with me anymore. We shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Give me my 50 cents I loaned you back. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize and went to where the boy whose money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles. Look at Miles. Look at him. That's pointing. Objection! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. They can say, why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone's ganging up on and picking on one person. Just think how it feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Who did it? That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father, a famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident? Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not edgy. I used to know it all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. I became a defense attorney just to meet Edgeworth. That's such a weird. That's a weird reason to have a life goal. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's just the last thing we do, okay? Right. It may very well be. First, there's that rental boat shopkeeper. Caretaker, rather. We need to find out who or what he is. Or what? What do we think he is? He's actually a parrot? I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Inventory cleanup. Okay, let's go. So what do we have now? We did clear out some evidence. So that's interesting. So evidence got cleared out. So all the stuff that's in evidence we apparently still need. All right, let's go to the criminal affairs department and talk to Grossman. Looks like Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shopkeeper? He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, well he's not here, so let's go to the Gourd Lake. I'm guessing he'll be here. Somewhere around. Oh, there he is. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Boats won today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. What does that even mean? Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch the criminal. Hey, Horrific. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one more other thing. Ah! No one can go into the woods today. Woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Ha! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Weren't we just with Larry? Is Larry... I guess Larry's not with us. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know that clearing of throat anywhere. What the hell is Grossberg doing here? Hi, hello, what might you be doing here? For a walk, Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Really? Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossman was doing here anyway? Who knows? It's pretty suspicious. That's pretty suspicious. December 27th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? I can't believe you run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello? I mean, we'll just examine stuff. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay, what did that have to do with the TV? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number of the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the... It's 1228, right? Look, I remember that from yesterday. Because I'm a genius. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey.
Your ideas are intriguing
Keeps
to me.
it locked,
and I wish
right?
to subscribe to your newsletter.
Thanks for the follow. So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now this is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. It's exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond, he called out Edgeworth. He was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. Since I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. It doesn't look like the kitchen is used much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought that he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back since the trial. The fishing pole? That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. Oh, we still have the metal detector? Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know, they say you should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Yeah, why do I feel that too. Okay, nothing in here, but we did get an amazing clue. We got an amazing clue. Okay. All right. I feel like Grossman is maybe in cahoots. Maybe he's the ringleader. His being here is very suspicious. I'm guessing he was trying to get this letter. I don't think we should. I honestly don't think we should go to him. But I think we probably have to go to him in order for the plot to advance. Oh wait, we can't go to him. Never mind. He said come if you find anything, and we found something. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I remember. Something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney. It's because he wanted to... somebody killed his dad, and he wanted to catch them and find them guilty. That's why, obviously. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? Exactly! I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your real relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Well, that's a problem. Because you can't do everything perfectly. That is impossible. Perfectly, huh? In all his cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, we're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Okay. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 is the one who was found innocent. No, I don't want to show him that. Oh, Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. He just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The question is, why would he have killed his father? Like, what was the motive there? The quake was incredibly strong. Yeah, I know. Get a picnic basket. A picnic basket! Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent of stealing picnic baskets and murder. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. Okay, we're gonna get the beans are gonna get spilled. And it might be messy. But here it comes. Here comes the beans. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in the fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. And I see the pistol lying at my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are you going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. Oh, see, I think Grossman is... I don't think we should talk to Grossman. I think he's suspicious. The fact that he was at the boat shack makes him very, very, very suspicious. Like, very, like, I don't trust him at all. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and that's not very far. But we're going there. Because I think we have to. Mr. Grossberg. Did I say Grossman? I meant Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Don't say it! I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, that means he didn't. It wasn't murder. It was an accident. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was. But so, to be clear, Yogi wanted to kill his father. Edgeworth threw the gun that he was going to use to kill his father. It went off and killed his father. Is that the timeline of events that I'm getting at? Because that's ridiculous. So basically, he was gonna be the murderer, but Edgeworth stopped him. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with his statute of limitations so close. I guess I'll present him with a thing. I don't want to do this. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh-ho! This is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Hmm? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Oh, really? Whose writing is it? Do you have any idea who wrote this? No? I'll say Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all over the court in court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Could be. It could be. It would probably be more like manslaughter, but this is a different justice system and they follow, seems like, really weird rules. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did, huh? Sorry, about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Alright. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma was an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called a spirit medium. It was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. See, this doesn't make sense. The plot is, to me, the plot is starting to kind of be like, what? So he may have done it, but he wasn't of right mind and got called innocent? So he still did it! That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Okay. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say, As much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how can Von Karma know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Tell me, what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yeah, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's been into Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, it was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. No, it's not. Okay, if you say so. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Okay, I still don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. Why was he at the boathouse? Unless he was looking for the letter. He's the one that tells me it was his handwriting. He's the one that told me it was Von Karma's handwriting. You know, I don't know if I believe this guy. I just don't know. Well, I guess we can't go there. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Oh, we can go to the Criminal Affairs Department. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We're here wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around here. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Alright, here's our outside. Let's see if he taunts us in the records room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh. One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Ugh. The Von Karma? You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Look at he's smiling. What the heck? He's smiling. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Oh, we can talk to him. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow? You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Should we present this to him? Why the hell not? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble of bringing it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No. No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya, out of my way. Wah! See, I knew that was a bad idea, but I did it anyway. Did we die? Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Oh, man. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Hey, Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Yeah, do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What's that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Ooh. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I should have made a copy of that letter. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued!